Regardless if you're a starseed or not, every gift and life intention is special and important. Having that said, being born a starseed causes a trauma. It can lead to complete suppression and rejection of your sensitivity to vibration, your gifts, of interdimensional memories and experiences throughout your life. Here are 3 things that helped me. 1. Starseeds are gifted when it comes to accessing and practicing higher truths about love, health, purpose, spirituality, and inspiring consciousness evolution. Find your gift, that's something that gives you the deepest satisfaction, and choose how you want to benefit others through it. 2. Completely open up, allow, and go through the pain your reality causes you. Give yourself the right to feel your pain in all its intensity. Don't try to change it. Instead, research and learn how to heal your emotional body. 3. Find words and ways to express what you are truly experiencing in all its depth. Being born a starseed has many advantages, but the contrast it causes needs to be expressed equally to heal. Research and learn how to express emotions in ways that lead to unification between you and others. And find settings and people that make you feel seen and understood completely. Don't be discouraged that most people will be scared to see the darkness within you. Be patient. It helps and takes the pressure off when you tell them why you're opening up to them, what your intention is, and what you need from them. To do this, you could say something like, I'm telling you this because I want us to be close. I want you to know who I really am and what I truly experience and feel like. I'm telling you this to heal my pain. You don't have to say or do anything. Please just be there and listen to me. When people try to convince you that you shouldn't feel the way you feel, show integrity and insist on your authentic feeling perception. This is not a question of being understood or not. It is a question of being in alignment with yourself. And acting in alignment with yourself is going to lead you to the things and people you are truly in resonance with long term. I'm arcturian starseed and am born with a sensitivity that is called crystal auric field. On my journey, healing has happened in 4 areas of my life. First, physical and emotional health. Second, relationships like love and family. Third, soul remembering, discovering and learning how to deal with my gift and redeveloping my interdimensional senses. And fourth, purpose, finding out what my intentions for this life were before I came into this body. Here is my healing story and what has helped me. As a child, the sum of information that I felt in other people's presence scared me, and the emotional environments I was put in felt so bad that it physically hurt. What is perceived normal felt like one big nightmare to me. The mainstream way of living felt so not home, so wrong, so off. I didn't manage to express the conflict that the sensitivity of my senses caused me, and stopped talking about my authentic feeling experience and my extrasensory perception completely. I started to negatively spiral. I developed chronic pain, arthritis, and one chronic disease followed the next. Love was my awakening. It saved me. The level of oneness and home I experienced was more than I could have imagined before experiencing it. With his presence in my life, I felt complete and knew I would find and fulfill my purpose. I felt like I had everything I ever wanted, and it made me wonder about and search for that wise old something within me that wanted my attention. I had always been bothered with the reason for me being in this body, and it gave me a deep sense of peace that I had found something that I was in resonance with to this degree. Having this soulmate experience led me to accessing the process of completely opening up to the pain my reality caused me, accepting and experiencing it fully, and through this freeing myself from it. This is called healing the emotional body. This process saved my life. It is the only thing that worked for me when it comes to finding and developing what truly fulfills me. I opened up and went through the pain that my health issues caused me. That was when I found raw food. Finally, I had found food I could eat without feeling bad, that my body was in resonance with, that helped me to heal, and that gave me health. When I started to get more and more in alignment with who I really am, my chakras opened up. I started to feel and consciously direct the life force energy in my body and to receive energy healings. Out-of-body experiences, telepathic contacts, and suppressed childhood memories that came back reminded me of my soul origin. The conflict of me being unable to show or communicate to the outside world the beauty and the pain of me being this way, of the fulfillment and the feeling of home my soul awakening gave me, as well as the contrast my interdimensional experiences caused me, came back with all intensity. The more I acted in alignment with what I truly want, the closer I came to what gives me the deepest satisfaction, the more I seemed to move away from the rest of the world. For months, my guides had been telling me that my next stage of development was to include other people in my practice of healing my emotional body while I'm doing it. And they were right. The only thing that made the distance between me and the world disappear was opening up and showing the people that I wanted to have in my life what I had kept for myself for so long. Starting with my Earth family. The level of closeness and emotional intimacy I reached with the people that chose to stay in my life felt like, regardless of how different I am, on an emotional level I can be seen, understood and accepted completely. Most people will never be able to understand how my senses work or what my interdimensional experiences are like, but they can understand my emotions, that it makes me sad when they shy away from me because of the intensity of what I experienced, because of me being too deep or too sensitive or too extreme. When I started to experience that, I can remove the separation between me and others, no matter how different we are. That was when I started to feel home on planet Earth. Throughout my life, I had been reminded that my intention for this life, my purpose, is healing, not necessarily in the sense of putting my hands on others to heal or solving their problems, but in the sense of supporting people to learn vibrational blueprints. You can read and understand a lot without being able to practice it, but when you are capable of, for example, allowing yourself to completely experience and express emotions in front of others, there is an opening up movement in the area of your heart that vibrates out of your presence into the presence of the other person, that causes you to understand each other on a deeper level, regardless of how different you are or what stands between you. When you can do this, you learned a vibrational blueprint. Vibrational blueprints can be communicated and received through music, words, art, or pure intention, meaning energy.